On the calendar.
It's already in your notes in your phone. Lakers trying to force Game 6 in the Twin Cities. LeBron trying to avoid being knocked out in the first round for the second straight year. Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves, they have shown that they are ready to go. Bucket good there, 4-point lead. 6-point lead, and this is the story really of the night. Rudy Gobert had 15 in the first half after he had 14 total points the first 4 games. LeBron James from Luka down the lane. Lakers within 8. Doncic here on the drive, and as he goes down to the ground, his lower back, he immediately grabs for it, landed awkwardly, made a couple of free throws, went right into the locker room. Lakers trailed by 10 at the break. Coming out of the locker room, Luka still the brace on his back. He and the Lakers are trying to battle back. Luka, trademark one leg hop. That three's good. Lakers within 2. Then it's Doncic up top to Rui Hachimura, and LA is down 2. This is a big shot from Dorian Finney-Smith, which puts the Lakers ahead. Winning time. Season on the line. Doncic in his bag. Head faking, fade away as the shot clock hits zeros. He had 28 and 9. Lakers lead by 1. Dante DiVincenzo misses, but there's Gobert, who had 27 and 24 boards. Timberwolves lead by 3. Julius Randle was sensational in this game with 23. Float game.
On point.
23 of them. As I said, the lead's now 5. LeBron James, gotta have it.
LeBron James.
Hits the 3, 22 and 7, 2-point game. The Timberwolves couldn't buy a 3, but they've got Ant to the rim, 2 of his 15. I said they couldn't buy a 3. They missed 18 in a row until this one. The Connolly 3 pushes the lead to 6. The Lakers just could not make the shots they needed to have. Luka missed a close one. Reeves misses that close one. A rebound for Gobert. And the Lakers basically tap out and say, you know what? We're not going to catch you tonight, and they're not going to. Here's Gobert on how Minnesota got the dub on the road.
I got the Lakers. Guys, I was pressed for time. What I meant to say, Lakers going home in 5. That's what I meant. But y'all, y'all don't let me finish my thoughts. Don't let me finish my sentences. If somebody would have told me, Joe, that Ant-Man was going to struggle shooting the ball tonight, and they were going to win this game because Rudy Gobert was going to be one of the few guys in a playoff game to have a 20-20 game, I would have said, okay, I like that. Rudy Gobert came into the game averaging 3 points and 6 rebounds on the night. And he gave you 27 and 24. He gave you 9 offensive rebounds. They had 18 offensive rebounds. They crushed the Lakers on the glass, 54-37. 18-8 on the offensive end, 36-29 on the defensive end, for a total of 54 for the Wolves, 37 for the Lakers. And you get Ant-Man shooting 5 of 19 for 15 points. You got Jaden Daniels that was in foul trouble. He ended up fouling out with only 8 points. Mike Conley did hit a big 3 down the stretch, but he only had 8 points. But again, it was the undoing of their bench. They got 22 points from their bench. The Lakers got 4. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to turn it over to you, Joe. J.J. Stubborn. For him not to play Jackson Hayes, to play Maxi Kleber, who hadn't played, I don't know the last time he played, and you play him. And a lot of these guys, like I'm saying, I'm not saying it would have made a difference, but it's like, don't play the guy at all after Rudy, because you put LeBron at the 4. You're so small. Yeah. You're really, really small, because LeBron is 6'9", so LeBron is the tallest guy you got, and Rudy just was playing tap, 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 tap. What did you like? How were the Wolves able to win this game on the road in a hostile environment?
I think the T-Wolves really knew it was at stake tonight, knowing that they wanted to try to go and get this over with. The Lakers looked so lethargic to start the game. It's like
they did.
T-Wolves,
no sense of urgency.
The T-Wolves had all the energy. They had the sense of urgency as if they was on the brink. You know what I mean? And they kind of controlled the whole entire game. It wasn't one time in the game where I thought the Lakers, even though they made their little surge at the end of the third,
got a 1-point lead.
But I never felt threatened that they was going to win the game. I'm going to be honest. They just had no fluidity offensively, no chemistry. It was just pick and roll, try to exploit Bron in the post. And, man, even though Ant-Man didn't shoot well, I thought he put a lot of pressure on those guys. And Rudy won the game for you. This is why you probably put Dorian Finney-Smith at the 5 because you really want to eliminate Rudy. You want to get him to where he can't play. Because he's bound to have a game like this to where he can win you a game. And tonight, I mean, man, everything was falling his way from the lobs, the putbacks, just being aggressive. Randall, probably I give him the game ball. I know Rudy was special tonight, but Randall, they have no answer for him when they run the pick and roll and get a mismatch. Even if they play great defense, he's still banging them one time, getting to a great shot. You know what I mean? Yeah. So their interior just has no presence. And we knew this coming into the playoffs. We knew they had no interior presence. And tonight showed, man, they got wore down in this series. And the young T-Wolves took advantage, man, of a wounded animal because they didn't have it.
Ocho, you and I talked about this, Ocho. I said, Ocho, they don't have a big. Yeah. I said, if they run into somebody with a big that can punish them, I was looking at it from a standpoint, well, okay, if they run into Jokic, or if they run it, and I'm trying to think of the big that was in there, maybe if they run into Sink Shagun. But I wasn't thinking about Rudy Gobert because I don't think of Rudy Gobert as an offensive weapon. This was Rudy Gobert's 27 points, playoff career high, 24 rebounds, playoff career high. Ocho, I'm gonna let you have it after this. Sir. Players with at least 25 points and 20 rebounds on 75% field goal shooting. How you like these names? Shaquille O'Neal, Wilt Chamberlain, Moses Malone, Ho Grant, Wes Unseld, Rudy Gobert. Shaq, MVP. Wilt, 4 times MVP. Moses, 3-time MVP. Ho Grant was a very important cog to a championship in Chicago and at the Lakers. Wes Unseld, he just happened to be Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same season, but also in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I thought it was great tonight. I thought Rudy was great. He's in there with some of the greats now. You know, and he gave the Lakers, he gave them problems tonight, Uncle Ocho. You know, they had no, but I thought he played great off of Randall and Edwards. You know what I mean? Meaning by their aggression, getting to the basket, whether it's him getting put, that kind of got him going because he scored.
It opened him up because now you come to help. Guy gets beat, you go to help. You see him lob it. Because here's the thing, they didn't run that one play. All he did was he caught lobs and he got it off the rim and dunked it.
And he got something early. So, he got a couple easy layups and dunks early, which kind of got him going, and he kind of carried it throughout the whole night. And defensively, he was a monster, blocking shots, altering shots, and offensively, he was just a cleanup man.
Yeah.
What you think, Ocho?
Hey, listen, not only was it a cleanup man, to piggyback on what Joe talked about, listen, when you get cut and they tell you not to get in the ocean, they tell you not to get in the ocean for a reason. Because once sharks smell blood in the water, well, they coming to get you. And the Timberwolves they smell blood tonight. A game like this, 3-1, you got to put some type of effort, some type of intensity going forward. The Lakers came out flat. They came out flat. The Wolves had already beat them at home before. So coming into that hostile environment, they already got confidence because listen, we've already done it before. So what's the chance that we can do it again? The likelihood is probably good. Even with Anthony Edwards not having the type of game he has to have, you have the unlikely person that comes out and wins a game for you. Rudy Gobert, he dominated both ends of the court, neutralizing LA drives, he feasted on second chance points. Uncle, looking bad. It's looking bad.
It was bad.
It looked bad. Listen, and you know, I don't know how you feel. I feel for you, even with Anthony really struggling from the field. Julius Randle, they had no answer for him. They had no answer for him, you know. And
he's a big body that loves to bang. It takes it out of you. Like I said, if you told me that the Ant-Man gonna play 43 minutes, Joe, he's gonna go 5 of 19 from the floor. He'll be 0 of 11 from 3. I was like, oh, Joe, we got this one in the bag. I know, look, Julius Randle's gonna give you Julius Randle number. Julius gonna be somewhere between 18 and 25. Okay, I'm not worried. So, but you telling me Ant-Man is gonna struggle? So I'm looking, okay, so who else can win a game? I saw Jaden Daniels play really well. Naz Reid has had a game. Naz Reid played 21 minutes. He gave you 3 points.
Yeah.
I mean, DiVincenzo, he was 3 of 13, 2 of 12. He gave you 9 points. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, he gave you 10 points. And, you know, that was the bench production. But if you tell me they're going to, the Lakers are going to hold the T-Wolves 40% from the floor, 15% from the 3-point line. Oh, Joe, we going back to Minnesota.
Right.
And I ain't talking about to the Mall of America. We going back to
it seemed like the Lakers had to exhaust almost every option just to get a bucket. It seems so hard for them to come across points. I'm like, man, why does it seem like it's so hard for them to score? And meanwhile, Minnesota just putting their head down, getting to the basket, fouls, layups.
At will.
You shot 33 free throws. Gabe Vincent in the last 2 games didn't give him no points. He played 26 minutes. He did get a couple of rebounds, a couple of assists, but you can't win like that. Jared Vanderbilt, he's a lot like Ben Simmons. He's not really looking to score unless he got an uncontested layup or a dunk. So now that hurts you on the offensive end because they know that. So now his guys gonna always look to him. Give the Wolves credit. They earned this one. Lakers 16 points in the fourth quarter. You're right there. You down 10. You claw back. You outscore them 31-22. So you're down 1 and miss free throws. I don't think. Look, like I said, Luka hurt that back, and I was surprised that he was able to come back in and give you what he had. He did give you 16 points in the second half. LeBron didn't play well tonight. Rui, I thought Rui played really well.
Gave him a great boot.
Hey, Rui was out there hot, but hitting threes.
Austin Reeves struggled again shooting the ball. Look, you got 3 guys. The Lakers are going to have to get some depth, though, Joe. They're going to have to get somebody to come off the bench. They need a big bad. And I understand there's no bigs out there. Ocho, you and I was talking about this. They got Alex Lynn. All they got is a 7-foot coach. He primed to go coach high school or be an assistant in college. He gave him nothing, and then he became unplayable. Right. Jackson Hayes, I just don't look. I don't think they were counting on him to give them much, but he really didn't give them anything. He became what I expected Rudy Gobert to become, which was unplayable.
Well, here's the thing, though. You see, the regular season is so much different than the playoffs. Okay, right. You seen how right when they got Luka, they had that surge to where they was playing well. Everybody was talking about come out the West. And they were number 1 in defense. I don't know how, but they were number 1 in defense, and they was playing some extreme basketball. But when you get to the playoffs, you want to expose teams' weaknesses, right? You want to try to eliminate their strengths and expose their weaknesses. Their weaknesses was the interior presence on offense and defense. They didn't have no answer for that. The Timberwolves exploited the Lakers all series. I told you from game 1, I was like, man, the Timberwolves, they scared me. They scared. They came in, did what they wanted to do, took the game 1, had home court throughout, and they gentleman sweep, closing the deal.
On the road. Says a lot. But
hey, I got a question for y'all. Now listen, right? You said JJ Redick was stubborn, based on on what he was what he did with the bench. But you think about the rotation, you think about the bench, for the lack of production that they already have, will the rotation even matter? All you have is Luka and LeBron. AR didn't show up. Rui showed up tonight, but they're so inconsistent game to game. Hell, it's confusing JJ on what he needs to be able to do to even give them a chance to win when everybody's playing so inconsistent. Sometimes LeBron has nights off. Sometimes Luka has nights off. So he can't even find himself in the rhythm to get the right rotation in the game to even give the Lakers a chance to win.
I said he's stubborn. What did he do? What did he do in game 4? He played those starting 5 the entire second half. You see, that's stubborn. Right. You see, okay. Jackson Hayes, Jackson Hayes doesn't even take his warm-up off. That's stubborn because, well, Jackson, you are not giving us anything anyway. But at some point in time, you're like, well, hey, we got to have somebody to try to keep Rudy. Hey, you got one job, Jackson. Keep Rudy off the glass.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's your only job.
Yeah.
But how do you gonna keep when Rudy is 7'2" and your tallest guy is 6'9"? He just reaching up, getting the ball and dunking it back in. They're doing dump off because, like I said, you got 40 years old LeBron, and LeBron is not sitting in the chair anymore out wide. He'll make a great chase down. Right. He weak side, and occasionally he can make a play, but that's not where he's great at currently. Luka can't play defense. AR can't play defense. So you get guys getting beat off 1 to 2 dribbles. So now your interior has to come. So even though they're not rim protectors, they drop off Rudy.
Yeah.
Rudy.
Hey, look,
or with the lob.
JJ went to that zone, bro, and say, "Come on, we got to go, man. 5. We got to get out this zone. They picking us